Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to open up a little bit about what I talked about in the last video, which is a sensation of powerlessness when dealing with dermatillomania, skin picking. And I've been studying this for about 10 years in very alternative ways. And this powerlessness that we experience, it's not so easy to identify all the time because it's something that happens in childhood. And it has to do with the way that our bodies process energies. And by energies, I mean feeling and emotional sensations that we get in our body. For example, when you're feeling happy, you get excited, your body is going to have a chemical reaction to that emotion, that feeling, that excitement. And when you're feeling sad or depressed or disappointed, that's also going to create an energy in your body, which is also like a chemical reaction. So when I refer to energies, this is what I'm talking about. And what happens with people that have skin picking disorder is that they don't process energies the same way that most people process them. What happens is that, let's say something happens in your life, you're a child, and something exciting happens. Instead of fully expressing that excitement, it's like some of that positive feeling energy gets stuck in your body. It's not being fully expressed. It's being suppressed a little bit. And the same goes with the negative. It's like I remember being a child and getting in trouble from one of my parents and literally pushing it down and just presenting this stoic face in the midst of the event. And in reality, I was crumbling inside myself, but I didn't show it. I didn't express it. I didn't have a temper tantrum. So this is one of the ways in which we kind of start accumulating energies in our body and let it stay in there. And what happens is that it's like, you're having your feelings and emotions triggered almost in every moment of your day. When you're alone, when you're with people, little things happen, and it will trigger like a little spark. Sometimes it's a big trigger, sometimes it's a little trigger. But any way you put it, you're basically injecting little bits of energy into your body. And what should happen is that either you should express it in the moment, or that energy should be processed out physically in your activity. But with us, it doesn't. It stays there in little pockets in our body. And how do I know this? It's because throughout my studies and my self-study, I've developed a deeper connection with my body, where I can actually feel in my body where this energy is being stored. And I can feel that it is getting stuck in pockets. And what happens is that it accumulates to a greater amount of energy than what we normally have to be dealing with in moments. And this accumulated energy comes out in what feels like explosions, or it stays suppressed and just sends your whole body into this discomfort and unease. So if you look at it this way, you can start to understand that there is a physiological element involved in the urges that accumulate to having an uncontrollable skin picking session, because that is the only way we have learned to deal with the accumulation of energy in our body. So if you take this reality and place it into yourself as a child, it's very overwhelming, and it feels incomprehensible. Like you don't, as a child, understand these internal movements and feelings that you're experiencing in your body. And not only do you not understand it within yourself, but you don't have the vocabulary to communicate it to be able to get support from others. And it's a very isolating situation, because it's like you're looking at the world around you and everything seems normal and calm, but inside yourself there's just like this storm that's brewing somewhere deep down that you don't have access to it, and it's like there's nothing you can do about it. So this is what contributes to a feeling of powerlessness early on when you're dealing with your own body. Now that is your own body. That is supposed to be the most direct and intimate relationship that we have in this world. And we, from a young age, have disconnected ourselves from that and from being able to direct it in any way whatsoever. It's like it has a life of its own. So all of a sudden, you're bringing in this concept of powerlessness at an early age, so that as you age and you said you're going to school and eventually going to work, as you grow up and grow into adulthood, that powerlessness spreads like a disease, like a virus, into many other facets of life, where it's like you just have this foundation within yourself of, I can't do this, I can't manage this, I don't understand this, and I don't know what's going on, and no one can help me. So that initial powerlessness that is a seed that we've planted in ourselves sprouts and plants its roots into many different areas of our life. And within that powerlessness, it feels impossible to stop skin picking, because that is literally the only way we've been able to find relief and release from those pent-up energies. Now, if you want to walk a process with me of how to connect with your body again, because it's almost like we're floating on the surface of our internal reality. It's like we're locked out and disconnected from it. And when we do try to access it, it becomes very overwhelming. But I'm here to tell you that it is possible to access it and to be able to see exactly what's going on in your body. And within this, what happens is simultaneously you're developing this respect for your body, this appreciation, and this mutual communication with your body. And with that, you're able to start on your own moving the energies and standing equal to them. By standing equal to them, what I mean is that you're understanding them and you're finding solutions for how to move the pent-up energy, how to express fully so that you don't pent up the energy. And when you do pent it up, there are other ways to release it other than skin picking, through working directly with your own body. All right, so I'm gonna finish this video here, leave it at that. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Okay, thank you. Bye.